It's amazing.
And a good-natured back and forth between the players while we wait to get this one underway. The New York Knicks coming to this one following the loss, guys.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
Now let's check out the State Farm starting lineups. First for the New York Knicks. Davis is out there with Thomas. That's Hamilton in at the 5. And for Golden State, it'll be the Knicks off the tip. Here's Davis. Pass to Walker. Outside Thomas. Kicks it to Davis. Back to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Thomas. And it's Golden State's ball. This is their second outing of the season against the Knicks.
Yeah, it seemed to me their three-point shooting was their own worst enemy in that game, Clark. I mean, even their wide-open looks weren't falling.
Yeah, and I'm sure when they think back on that game, Steve, their main regret is going to be that they didn't get away from a three-point shot early on. They kept going to it.
Well, he stopped the dunk there. That was about the only play he could make.
Well, you don't like the foul, but you don't like to give up an easy dunk either.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Both free throws good for Miller.
Another trip to the line, and he's right on the mark. He's not a guy you want to get in the habit of putting on the strike.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Mark Jackson gave me a couple of moments. If there's an area that he feels they've got to overcome offensively, he said it's probably the shot blocking they'll face inside. The key, he said, is playing unselfishly. We have to make the extra pass to punish them for rotating. Guys, they have to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Guys, what do you do to spread this defense out?
Well, I think you've got to come at them with a variety of offensive looks. Try to keep them guessing, keep their rotations a little bit off rhythm.
As usual, Steve, you're all over it. You've got to keep switching things up on them so they can't get settled into a defensive rhythm or groove. So give them something they don't expect. Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
That's the way you've got to go. If you have good position, you've got to get after it and go for that second chance opportunity.
It's stolen by Davis. Outside Thomas. Good.
That's grace over power, guys. That finger roll gets him 2 points. Impressive stuff.
The Knicks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And for the season, guys, they're about 73% from the line, so kind of a mediocre shooting club.
And, guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And so here is Golden State. 4-point game. Gets it to go.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that.
Davis kicks to Thomas. Back to Davis. This is it to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Hamilton outside. With the clock winding down. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets. And, of course, there's the Warriors. Right now, quite a ways down below.
You know, for the Warriors, they've had a tough time setting themselves apart from the pack this season.
Yeah, they sure have. It's really been one of those years where nothing really gets going. There's never kind of an ignition that kicks in for this club. They just kind of seem to hover around the middle all year.
Back to Williams. Over Davis. The shot by Williams, no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Suns.
And Kevin, what I like most about that win was their offensive creativity. They had a really varied approach to the game, and it worked well.
And they sure did shoot the ball well too, Steve, and that never hurts.
Warriors trail by 4. They set the pick. Clock at 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that is good. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here is Davis. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Warriors foul call. Number 43. That's his first personal foul.
He feeds it to Hamilton. He dishes it to Walker. Porter pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
He's got to be very careful because he's already got 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's the feed to Miller. And he hits it to tie the game up.
I think we could see them put up some big numbers if they keep shooting like this. I mean, 4 or 5 early, and they look focused and locked in.
Now here is Davis, averaging 6 points per contest. Feeds it to Thomas. Upside Thomas, just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Thomas got 6.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Williams kicks to Miller. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league.
At the line for
Second in assists, 12th in scoring, and they're in the top half of the league in shooting from deep as well. This is a strong suit for this team, knocking down those shots from behind the arc.
Okay, and Clark, let's go back to the assists for a second. This is what makes this team good, I think, right now. They're sharing the ball. They're getting great ball movement and spacing, and they've become so efficient offensively that they've become a nightmare to guard.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Davis with it. Outside Thomas. Plenty of space. Gets it to go. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night.
And right now, he can do no wrong. Everything's working for him this quarter.
Now here's Robertson. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays for other people.
Hold on. Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. In third, the Warriors. Number 5, the Knicks.
The shooting display with these 2 teams has been awesome. I mean, they're a 3-point shooter all over the floor.
Carter.
The Warriors making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And here are the Knicks now. Now Davis. Right side Davis. Second shot opportunity. Puts up a 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Thomas got 11.
And he cannot play any better than he is right now in this quarter, guys.
Robertson outside. He passes to Porter. He kicks it to Carter. The pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen.
Well, he's one of the more aggressive defenders in the league, always using his hands, challenging every shot.
To some, he might appear to be a little reckless at times, but guys, he does commit his fair share of fouls, but he also comes away with his steals. I think you got to give him that latitude because he makes productive plays more times than not.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Your Warriors girl.
The Knicks leading by 4. Snyder, defended by Carter. Here's Wilson. There's the pick. New York moving it around. Stolen by Carter. Here's Robertson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game.
Robertson at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Robertson. Allen's checked in for the Knicks. Good on both. The Knicks with the lead. Upside Thomas. Back to Allen. Here's Snyder. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Carter outside. Dishes to Robertson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Allen, a screen on Carter. There's a screen. There's the dish to Thomas. Over Robertson. They get it back. Outside Thomas. Snyder, defended by Carter. Pass to Allen. Kicks it to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. Thomas got 13.
Well, none of the defenders were quick enough to step out and get a hand in his face on that jump shot. Big mistake there.
Here's Robertson, averaging 10 points per contest. Carter passes to Miller. From the low block, the shot is off. And New York the other way now. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Here's McDonald. Chip back in for 2. And the Knicks lead by 7.
You know, they've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here, keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
Brown outside. Back to Robertson. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Brown. Brown right side. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. The Knicks leading by 7. Hamilton with a screen on Robertson. Back to Hamilton. Gets the bucket. Hamilton's got his second bucket of the night.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Look good, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Robertson passes to Brown. Tries to save it. Robertson. Here's Freeman, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. And the Knicks with possession here. He feeds it to Allen. Allen off a pick from Hamilton. Allen dishes to Hamilton. The shot no good.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Porter kicks to Williams. Leads him in there. Porter. The kick out to Brown. The pass to Porter. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Miller up on top. Pass to Porter. Here's Williams. Number 43 gets it to go. He's got 6.
And that's why you love this guy. I mean, tremendous work on the offensive boards. He just gets you second chance points.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Brown over to help. To the paint. Here's Hamilton. And the layup is good. Hamilton's got 6.
Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And as you said, they've been active on the offensive glass.
Boy, and that's something I love to see, Kevin. As a former offensive rebounder myself, I know how demoralizing it is to your opponent when you get a second chance and you put it in the basket.
And the Knicks making a change here. And he can't hit the second. The Knicks leading by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown against Davis. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Davis has got his second bucket.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Now, defense starts at the rim. You want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 9.
21.
We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
And it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established a nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebound.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
And here are the Knicks now. The feed to Allen. New York moving the ball around. Here's Snyder. And there's another one for the Knicks. Warriors trail by 9. And here's Carter. A 14-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. Feeds it to Robertson. And the Warriors taking 2 more.
Robertson!
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. He kicks it to Allen. Dishes to Thomas. Over Robertson. The rebound goes to the Warriors. Carter outside. Brown outside. Back to Carter. Brown outside. Robertson. He's guarded by Thomas. 11 feet away. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
You know, role players can make big differences in games, and he's showing he can get it done out there.
Allen outside. Inside. Here's Daly. Hits the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 7.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
They're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intention.
Now here's Robertson. He's got 10. With the lead pass. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage. 5th in scoring. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And Clark, you talked about the accuracy from beyond the three-point line. And yeah, they're one of the best shooting teams in the league. It's something they work very hard on in practice each and every day.
Now here's Allen, averaging 8 points a game. Williams checked in for Golden State. Williams comes in for Brown. And a new group in for the Knicks. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's McDonald. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Carter kicks to Robertson. There's the pick. There's the dish to Williams. That's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Left side Davis. Back to Allen. He passes to Davis. Kicks it to Hamilton. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Poked away. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Davis. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Warriors trail by 7. Passes it to Miller. Over Allen. Here's Moore. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal
And a
foul.
moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting
Shooting
stories
for
have
Golden
unfolded
State.
here as we move
Moore.
through the middle of the season. A look
At
at
the line
Chicago.
for 2.
And, of course, the Knicks. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Looking at the Knicks, they've got people all around the league shaking and scratching their heads, trying to figure out why a team that was so potent last year is now squarely in the middle of the pack.
Well, they went through a few changes in the offseason, but not enough where you'd think the team would make such a dramatic drop. So I'm surprised. I thought this club would be a lot better.
Down goes the slam.
You know, the dunk was great, but I didn't care for that interior defense there, guys. It was non-existent.
You're right, Clark. You know, it was way too easy. I don't think the coach either. Look at that face.
It doesn't get much easier than that. They have got to tighten up their defense. That was embarrassing.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Porter. And that one's good. Porter's got 5 points so far. The Knicks leading by 5. Outside, Davis. Walker is screen on Porter. Here's Snyder. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Snyder.
He's got 8.
Well, the defense wasn't bad, but I think they've got to tighten up on it.
Carter kicks to Miller. Connects on the 17-footer.
Miller.
Davis with it. They set the screen. Here's Daly. And he was was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. Number 5, the Warriors.
Now, what a tremendous year they've had so far offensively. Those are special numbers they're putting up.
The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Now Porter had a 24-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
And he did some nice work on the boards, too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Here is Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots a 3. Walker with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Davis. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Davis has got 6. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about.
The Knicks making a switch here. Thomas has checked in. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. To the inside, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Tell you what, there'll be a lot of focus on that Oklahoma City contest.
The Knicks shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Thomas is screen on Porter. Here's McDonald, and again it's New York.
First and foremost, for me, it's his three-point shooting that's the most entertaining. Every trip down, he is a threat to bury one from almost anywhere on the floor.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
Now, here's Thomas. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Shoots over Brown. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got 15 points.
Boy, he's been good offensively tonight. I really like what I've seen.
Here is Porter. He's got 5. He dishes it to Miller. They need this. Offensive rebound. And the pass to Porter. Here's Freeman. Connects with the win. The Knicks leading by 12. Snyder guarded by Porter. Down low. Here's McDonald, and the Knicks good for 2.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And here's Porter, averaging 8 points a game. Here's Miller, connects from 3-point range.
Allen
Miller's got 11 points.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off. Well, he took that defender head on and threw down the two-hander power jam.
Great power there, guys.
You gotta love his determination.
The Knicks shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Carter kicks to Robertson. Over Daly, and they will call over the back on the play.
Order.
And now, guys, still early in the second quarter, and that's his second foul. I'd be anxious to see if they leave him in here.
The Knicks leading by 13. Now here's Allen. To the middle, Thomas. Count the buckets. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
His shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Robertson with it. He's got 10. Pass to Porter. He feeds it to Moore. Count that one.
Michael.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
It makes it so much tougher to
Defensive
defend,
foul.
too, when you have to account
Shooting
for all
foul.
5 offensive
Daly.
players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Warriors trail by 13. Now Porter. He's got 5. Moore passes to Porter. Carter kicks to Miller. Back to Carter. The feed to Moore. 5 to shoot. Shot denied. McDonald covered by Robertson to the paint. Here's Wilson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And the Knicks lead by 15. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
I think they've got to figure out a way to tighten things up a bit. They just don't look very sharp on the defensive side. A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. 5th in three-point shooting. 9th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And what jumps out at me, Mark, is the three-point percentage. As you talked about, this is a team that you have to defend all over the floor. And it becomes such a task defensively when you have to cover out to the three-point line, because now it opens up passing and driving lanes inside.
The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Davis. He has 6. Here's McDonald. Feeds to Allen. To the inside. Hamilton. And he converts the
Foul
layup.
called.
Hamilton's got 8.
What a play. The
That's
hoop plus the hoop.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Shooting
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line. Certainly to this point.
Walker's checked in for New York. Now here is Carter, averaging 6 points per contest. Back to Miller. He kicks to Robertson. Dishes it to Carter. The dish to Miller. 6 to shoot. Kicks to Williams. Hamilton pulls it in. Hamilton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, they are getting out rebounded here, and it's showing up on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's something they're going to have to improve upon if they're going to win this game. Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Robertson outside. They set the pick. Back to Miller. Robertson outside. He passes to Williams. Robertson outside. The Knicks pull it in. Hamilton's got 6 rebounds in the game. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
Yeah, some good games going on today, especially the one involving the Lakers. It's a great matchup.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for New York.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Knicks have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Williams with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Williams has got his first points of the game. Outside, Davis. Pass to Walker. From 10 feet out. Hits it. Well done on the second effort. And the Knicks lead by 20. Warriors shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Robertson with it. He's picked up by Walker. The Knicks pull it in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Shot is off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Carter outside. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Carter left side. Carter left side. His first shot coming late. Can't get it to go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
44.
Knicks out front,
The Knicks.
running away with it.
64.
Keep it here for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll see you after the break for the start of the second half.